Good morning, Infinity. Good morning. Good morning, Voices of Infinity. For those of you who checked out the previous piece, which was amazing, Sister Kanitha Carr, Brother Reggie Wooten, they showed out. So if you're tuning in to today's live stream, if you're on YouTube Live, if you're on Facebook Live, go ahead and send us a good morning in the box. We want to see if the chat box is working for us today again. We have received some new features on our streaming service, and we've noticed that as the streaming service got some new features, there were some glitches in some other spaces. So we're going to do our absolute best to keep up with you today. So again, if you send us your comments, we're going to see if we see them in the box. And if we do, we will. If not, we're going to figure out a way to get into this today and make sure that we are staying interactive and staying connected. Good morning to those of you who are new to the stream or may have found yourself here or found your way here on the replay. My name is Reverend Jeff Obafemi Carr. I'm the Chief Spiritual Officer at the Infinity Fellowship, and we want to welcome you to the core of consciousness, the apex of authenticity. You have landed squarely here on Second Sunday. We now invite you into the sacred beginning of our weekly service by stilling yourself for a moment as we invite you into the magnetic field of spirit, prayer, and affirmation today. As we settle ourselves in today, we invite you to take your space that you would for prayer or meditation. We invite you to find a still, quiet place with us in this moment. As we find ourselves in the stillness today, we find ourselves free from distraction. We find ourselves in a space of breath, of divine embracing, of this silence, being okay with the stillness, because in the stillness we know that there is God. So as you invite yourself into this still moment, we ask that all eyes be closed. Allow your head to gently bow. With each inhale, we embrace the goodness of this moment. With each exhale, we release all distraction. Living in the stillness, focusing the energy, accepting the stillness as the space where God is. Embracing that name of God, if we have that. Embracing the peace of that energy. Feeling, knowing, and loving that energy. And enjoying the stillness. As we continue in this space of meditation, of hearing, of feeling that divine presence all around us, we acknowledge it. We acknowledge this spirit of our commonality that is perceived by many different names and yet known by one powerful energy. And that energy in this acknowledgement moment is love. That energy is peace. That energy is wisdom. That energy is power. That energy is guidance. In acknowledging this presence, this divine energy here, we invoke this energy now, we evoke this energy now, and we speak into the atmosphere. Limitless and abundant creator, divine source, power of the universe, amalgamated energy of the ancestors. We invite you into this space today, into our hearts in recognition, in this powerful ritual that we call the Infinity Fellowship. Thank you for those who are gathered here today. We acknowledge this powerful field of prayer, this powerful healing field. We acknowledge as goodness. We acknowledge as healing for those who have come to seek healing. We acknowledge it for radiant health for those who are having health issues. We acknowledge it as balance today for those who come seeking balance. We acknowledge that energy as understanding. We acknowledge that energy as love. We acknowledge this energy as power. You are always available to us. We are never separate from you. We acknowledge this space in gratitude today and speak that something is said today, something is shared today, something is acknowledged today in a powerful way or word that reminds us all that all is well in your divine presence. And with you in our lives in this acknowledged space, we can do all things but fail. We speak a powerful transformation today for someone who ended up in this space. They perceived it to be an accident, but we know that there are no accidents in your divine wisdom. As grand architect of all that is, was, and ever shall be, we know that everything operates in alignment. And in this year of 2021, in this year of alignment, we speak alignment with the people, places, and things that will keep us moving forward and keep us doing so in love. For these things and other things we cannot put into words, we simply say we thank you in gratitude. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Hotep. Shalom. Namaste. Ashe. Deep breath in. Exhale to release. Good. So we know you're out there. We know we feel you out there. And we know we are acknowledging in this moment our pouring of libations. And our pouring of libations simply means that we are pouring out water representing the living into the earth that represents what happens to this physical body when we're going, knowing that it is only a transition, that life is indeed a doorway into life after life. And this continued cycle of creation gives us power each time we go through it. And so we acknowledge in this space your ancestors. We invite you to type your ancestors' names into your chat box, because while we're figuring out how to make sure that we see and acknowledge everybody, and we will because it's in a divine alignment, we want to make sure that people around you, people who are on Facebook, people who are on YouTube, see and feel this powerful energy of your folks coming into this space today. So as we remember them, as they say to us, remember me, we pour out our energy into the names of those who we remember and those who we do not remember, recognizing that we stand on the shoulders of great ones who have come before. And so we pour today for those who came into our consciousness by virtue of their blood, and we say the word that means essence, energy, and so it is, and life. Ashe. To those who came into our lives and walked us through the mud, Ashe. We recognize the ancestors through the calling of your names and the typing of the names in the chat box today, which I speak a blessing over. Ashe. We pour today for what we would consider a fan favorite, my man, Earl Dark Man X Simmons. Y'all know him as DMX. 50 years old. When we go to the altar and we pour that water out, it's for the essence of brother DMX. And you know, I looked at the Restream and I said, Restream, y'all gonna make me act a fool up in here. up in here. That's immediately what came into my spirit when I didn't see all your names on that Restream amalgamation. I said, oh, y'all gonna make me go all out up in here. But I'm grateful that we had that reference psychologically and mentally and spiritually because of the work and the essence and the life of Brother Earl Darkman X Simmons, 50 years old, too young in our earth years, we would say, but we pour to your energy as well, Ashe. To the names that are coming in, we pour to you at this time. We're pouring for your people, so call their names aloud as you remember them in this space. To the divine energies of the north, Ashe. To the divine energies of the south, Ashe. To the divine energies of the east, Ashe. To the divine energies of the west, Ashe. To the divine energies of those things that provide the foundation below us, Ashe. To those things that inspire us from the divine heavens above, Ashe. And to those secret spaces in the heart space, in the center, that divine space that aligns us from wherever we are on the planet today, we speak to that energy and those energies there, Ashe. We speak to those who have been in this space who have transitioned. Sister Tia Barbara Hale, Ashe. We pour to the energies and the essences of the Infinity Center, the people who built this place with their own hands. Dr. Horace Marion Frazier, Ashe. Sister Eloise Frazier, Ashe. To those ancestors who built this neighborhood in Northeast Nashville called the Gold Coast when they weren't allowed anywhere else in the city, and the doctors and the lawyers and the dentists who took pride on this hilly space that we stand on right now, we pour to you, named and unnamed, Ashe. To the children in the world, womb and yet unborn, and to all the names who come in live and on the replay, we pour in remembrance of standing on your shoulders. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe-o. And so it is. What a wonderful moment, what a wonderful part of the ritual, what a wonderful spiritual moment to say good morning. So good morning to you. Good morning to you in every language you can conceive, wherever you are. Say good morning to us. Check in with us. Let us know where you're sending love in from. All of that wonderful stuff, because guess what? This is the moment that we begin to generate gratitude. And we generate an attitude of gratitude by saying good morning to you. So we're going to give you an opportunity to join us today by typing one thing in the box that you are grateful for. As the voices of infinity sing good morning to you. Oh. Come on, y'all, sing it for us.
Good morning to you. A good morning to you. A good morning to you. Good morning to you. And we say da 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 ba da 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 da. A good morning to you. Hey, good morning to you. A good morning to you. Good morning to you. A good morning to you. A good morning to you. A good morning to you. Good morning to you. And we say, da da da, hey, da da da
Good morning to you. So y'all know, we are finding ways to align with the technical difficulties, and they're not, they're technical opportunities.
That's right.
So guess what was given to us? The opportunity to open up a couple of different browser windows. So I am going to align myself with your vibration today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to align in my vibration with the coordination by Sister Alicia. And we're going to go back and forth between 3 windows. And we're going to see if we can catch everybody's comments of gratitude today from both Facebook and YouTube, intersecting on Ustream. Y'all ready?
All right, we're
Let's
ready.
see what we can get here. Grateful Sister Denise, I see you for positive vibrations. Sister Carrie, good morning to you. Good morning, Sister Lynette. Grateful Brother Andrew to be 40 years old. Woo! Good morning, Sister Angie from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Grateful for life and family. Sister Denise, grateful for positive connections. We love it. Sister Karen, my cousin, good morning. Grateful for all of that energy coming in. Sister Felina, grateful. Absolutely. I know I'm running back and forth. I'm all over this place, and I'm grateful. Grateful for continued blessings and positive energy I receive. Grateful for my children and them being able to go to school in person a couple of days of the week. Awesome. Tell Ashe we love her too, because we know she's a top student. We got that news this week, and we're sending her all the love energy she can get. You're a star, Ashe. Keep that academics going in the world. Cousin John Gray. Cousin John is in the house. Thankful we can be thankful. All is good, and hello. Sister Rosetta in the Chi-Town, grateful as always for the breath of life, my beloved family, friends, and community. Grateful for the sunshine, for the creative power of the universe. Sister Michaela is coming in bright and early from LA, West Coast, y'all. Grateful for the universe of humans to love that love back. Grateful for the IF family. Grateful to be flying in my parentals and seeing them for the first time in the year. Come on, Georgia to LA connection. That's what I'm talking about. Sister Addison, grateful for the warm sunshine and time with my kids. Awesome. Sister Leanne, grateful for Infinity. We're grateful for you. Belgium family is in the house. We got everybody coming in from YouTube. We got 2 different streams running. That's great. We see that cross up there, sister. Good. Lab, good morning from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in the house on YouTube. I think we caught up everybody. See? Restream. Y'all thought y'all were going to get us today. Guess what? We're ambidextrous spiritually too. So we can move from window to window. So here's my assignments today. Sister Denise, I know you know about it. Sister Addison, I know you know about it. Sister Michaela, I know she knows about it. So everybody that's making comments, y'all make sure that y'all shower love and response, because infinite streamers today, we're leaning on you to have the best interaction with each other as we interact with today's message and today's music. And we say good morning to you. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
Dr. Patty Cheek, grateful for God in my life. We're grateful for God in your life too. Ain't it awesome to have that kind of energy here today? Good to see you, Dr. Patty, and know Ron is there, and the kids and the grands. We love you. We're happy to have you again with us. Happy to have your Sister Sand here, Sister Dr. Sand. Glad to have you in the spot. Tell y'all entire family we love you. We understand you had a passing of a relative. We poured the libation up there to recognize that energy in this space today, in that heavenly divine zone where he exists now. We are constantly keeping up with everybody and everything that's happening in your life. So when you got to be in alignment, you just got to be in alignment. So we're going to turn it over to the Voices of Infinity. They got a song for us. Give them some love.
Yes.
Reggie Wooten, Sister Kanitha Carr.
Yes. It's Nurturing Sunday, y'all. Hey. as your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cost you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted. Don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad. You gotta be bold. You gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard. You gotta be tough. You gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is love will save the day. Herald what your mother said. Read the books your father read. Try to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you, others take a different view. My, oh my, hey, hey, hey. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is love will save the day. Time asks no questions, it goes on without you, leaving you behind if you can't stand the pace. The world keeps on spinning, can't stop it if you try to. The best part is danger staring you in the face. Listen as your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cost you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. My, oh my, hey, 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 hey. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is love will save the day. Come on, y'all, sing! You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is love will save the day, yeah, yeah. Got to be bad, got to be bold, got to be wise whenever you say yeah. Got to be hard, but not too hard. Oh, hey, come on, y'all. You gotta be, hey, oh, you gotta be, you can feel that in, however you're feeling. You gotta be what? You gotta be what? You gotta be wiser. All I know is love will save the day. Hey, gotta be, got to be, gotta be cool, you gotta be calm. All I know is love will save the day.
Voices of Infinity. Voices of Infinity on fleek. Sister Keneath the Car, Brother Reggie Wooten on the orchestra turn guitar, playing in the background. What a boost to the field of gratitude today. And I'm telling you, that feel that you got, the numbers are coming in. I'm sending a shout out extra. We're gonna have to take up a love offering or something for Sister Alicia. She's back and forth on the screens, making sure that we get back and forth from YouTube to Facebook so that we can make sure we see what everybody's saying today. So shout out y'all, Sister Alicia Hamer. Give her plenty of snaps, plenty of love, and we have worked it out. So look, I got Facebook Live on my phone. Hence, I have my glasses, so I can see these little bitty words. Them old folks used to say them little bitty words. I can see them little bitty words, and it's fine because Ganitha also says I look cute with my glasses, so I don't mind. I'll take that from her and move on. Sister Lisa is working our YouTube feed live, so I can get it in there. So I want to send y'all some shout-outs that I see. We got, yeah, absolutely. The interaction, y'all. Infinity family, we love y'all. Y'all on Facebook interacting, giving the names. They say, who sang Gotta Be? They said Desiree. Oh, no, I know, Desiree. I'm saying, Karen got that in. Latamicia got that in. They're talking back and forth. They're sending the songs, man. So we love that energy, y'all. To see you in there, to see y'all going and to see y'all strong. It's going to be great. You know, because the way you sang that energy, I just remembered everybody that sings at Infinity. And I was thinking about how everybody in the voices could come in and groove. And I can't wait till that big reunion day. And that day when Sister Rosetta's down here singing. And because I know, Sister Rosetta, you can sing that song too. So we're in there. I'm sending some quick shout outs as we get ready for moving forward. To shout out to Brother Chris Sims, watching us on YouTube. Love you, Brother Sims. Sister Wendy Nobles, we see you. We see you coming in. Soft for Real, strength to keep going. We love you. We love that energy in there. My man, Brother Ra Moses, good to see you again, man. Good to have you on the stream. He reminds us to, Brother Rob been with us and we're chanting on Yoga Sunday. So that our own chant is actually what's getting us through today in this space too. Brother Brando, Seattle, good to see you, man. You're out there doing it. Still out there. I'm glad to see that you're out there doing well. Thanks for posting what you post, which is your capoeira videos. So we see you're still out there in tip-top shape, bringing the culture to the Pacific Northeast. Brother, we love you. We miss you. We're sending energy out to you as it goes. So we got a lot of things happening today. If you're a visitor, a first-time visitor today, we're sending you love. We're going to welcome you in a minute. But Sister Rowena is here. It's a beautiful day from Flowood, Mississippi. How about that? I love it. Flowood, Mississippi, we're in the house. Belgium's in the house. Durham, North Carolina, Sister Tanita is in the house. We're seeing all of y'all. We're seeing all of y'all. We're feeling all of your flow. Sister Addison is online, so we got everyone. First and second Sundays, this is what we do. We have our one-of-a-kind standard service. Next Sunday is If Speaks, where you get an opportunity to ask questions and interact. And I'm so glad that we had our technical glitch today, because with our technical glitch today, we know who we need to talk to at Restream to make sure that next week, when we do our full Q&A, we'll be in a position to do that successfully. So give thanks for the foundations. And on 4 Sundays, of course, we do Yoga Sunday. So if you've been seeking a place of learning, growth, and acceptance like Infinity, send us an email, if you feel at home now, to infinitynashville@gmail.com, and we'll get you into our new members class. We're starting a new members class in the next few weeks, so we'll get you into an online orientation with us, infinitynashville@gmail.com. We also speak affirmative prayers. We call them PERMs, pouring energy into realignment toward manifestation. If you need a special perm in your life to help align you, if you're dealing with a situation, feel free to email us or slide gracefully into our DMs, and then we will just slide into our DMs gracefully. Slide gracefully into our DMs and let us know, and we will perm with you. Ah, yeah. Amen, amen, hotep, shalom, namaste, ashe. I'm saving that voice for when I get real old, and we can be in that space together. So we're going to say, how do we come together in this space of infinity underneath this wonderful banner in this wonderful Sunday ritual? We do it with a core set of agreements called Infinitude. So we're going to bring back up our leading lady and Chief Operating Officer of Infinity, Sister Kanitha Carr, who will lead us through those principles that tie us together with our statement of Infinitude. Ashe.
Awesome. Well, good morning, Infinity. All right, so let's get right into it. Welcome into the experience live online. It's our Infinity experience. And you know, y'all, each week I like to remind you of a couple of things, right? So our first thing is we don't tell you how to call or how to define the God of your own personal acceptance and understanding. That is an intensely personal and beautiful relationship. Here at Infinity, we just affirm your unique connection. Also, number two, whatever you decide to call that source energy, you'll hear us say interchangeably God with the universe, divine source. What you see around you is the proof, baby, that it was showing off when you were created after the same image and likeness. So now it's time to speak aloud the core agreements that bring us together at Infinity. We call that Infinitude. Infinitude is defined in the dictionary as a state or quality of being infinite or having no limit. We have a unique mix of faith backgrounds at Infinity, but what centers us is the spirituality we all share in common. For us, Infinitude is defined as infinity with an attitude, and that attitude is gratitude. And the snap you just heard is the spiritual practice that gives us life and meaning. Snap is on your screen, and we recommend you take some time to meditate on both it and our statement of infinitude by visiting myif.org. The S in SNAP is for spirituality that transcends religion and connects you to the God of your own understanding. The N is for nurturing of ourselves and others, mind, body, and spirit. The A is for action, because we take action on our callings and walk in our divine purpose every day. And finally, y'all, this is important. The P is for the proof that our spiritual practices manifest fruit in our lives through the building and maintaining of healthy and prosperous families, relationships, careers, and dreams. We are grateful you all are here as unique manifestations of our Creator, the loving, living spirit of our commonality, the divine source of all creation, perceived by many names, but yet known only by one energy. So I invite you to join us in the affirmation of our statement of infinitude.
We agree that we are beings of pure, eternal spirit, birthed from the creative potential of the universe, with all the powers of the Creator inherent within us. We embrace the innate goodness of humankind and an abundant creation that provides for us through the seeds that we plant in our everyday lives. We acknowledge that who we are is housed in a temporary biological organism, and as such, it is our responsibility to take care of it, because it will only last for a precious window of time. As we nurture ourselves spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, we commit to provide like acts of nurturing for our fellow brothers and sisters of the world we live in, embracing all regardless of religious faith, skin color, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, or socioeconomic background. All are truly welcome at Infinity. We agree and accept that various religions exist as a unique opportunity for humanity to get to know one another through meaningful conversations that seek to explore the core concepts we share in common. It is the application of ancient wisdom, scientific discovery, and spiritual practices, both physical and metaphysical, that will lead us closer together as a human family. We commit to exist now and ever as a beloved community.
Let it be so according to the many ancient terms of affirmation. Amen.
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 Hotep.
Hotep.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Ashe.
Ashe. Awesome. Today is a wonderful day. It's the day that the God that you speak to in your life, that you know exists, that you know is real in every energy and fiber that you have, has made. It's a moment to rejoice, to be glad in it. And so we sing together from wherever we are in the world, our hymn. It's called Peace, Peace. The words are on the screen. As we speak and sing them, we manifest them. Join us. Peace, peace, wonderful peace, wonderful peace. Enter my heart, and bring healing to me. Oh, peace.
Oh, peace, peace,
Everlasting peace.
everlasting peace.
Let my
Let
peace
my peace
shine bright.
bright,
So the world.
so the world
Yeah.
can see.
Love, love, wonderful love, enter my heart and bring healing to me. Oh, love, love, everlasting love, let my love shine bright, so the world can see.
Let's get some joy.
Joy, joy, wonderful joy,
Enter my heart and bring healing to me. Oh, joy, joy,
everlasting joy, let my joy shine bright, so the world can
see.
see.
Let's get some more peace.
Peace, peace, wonderful peace,
Enter my heart and bring healing to me. Oh, peace, peace, everlasting peace. Let my peace shine bright, so the world. Let my love shine bright, so the world. Let my joy shine bright, so the world. And let my peace shine bright, so the world can see.
All right, take a deep breath in on that one for me. Exhale to let it go. Feel that peace, feel that love, feel that joy flowing in your world. So great to see everybody and to hear everybody coming in from wherever you are. This is Second Sunday Selfie Day. We just proclaimed. See, I don't have my phone, so I can't take a selfie of myself. But if you can today, at some point during service, take a selfie of yourself. Hashtag it, Second Sunday Selfie. Hashtag Infinity Fellowship. Second Sunday Selfie. How about that? Say that 50 million times. Shout out to Sita in North Carolina for Second Sunday Selfie. Hashtag Second Sunday Selfie, watching Infinity Fellowship. Tag it with hashtag Second Sunday Selfie, and then tag it hashtag Infinity Fellowship. And we're going to blast you all over the place. If you're on Instagram especially, send that out too, and we're in there. If you're a first-time visitor, please type first time in the comment section, either on YouTube or on Facebook, and somebody from Infinity will shower you with hearts and muscle arms and love, the kind of love that we practice every single day here at Infinity Fellowship. It's a special place. I am blessed to be able to be in this position of guiding this portal called the Infinity Fellowship. All of us are blessed to have found a spiritual home in Infinity. And this is the space where we welcome our first-time visitors. In this space, I go by Rev Jeff, and it is this point we say hello to those who are here in the Infinity Fellowship. It's the place where we go beyond just religious doctrine. So we go beyond just being able to remember and recall and quote scriptures and to assign names to everything and then to put ourselves in a position where we're right and everybody is wrong and we're going to be the guided ones and the blessed ones and the smartest ones and the gifted ones. No, everything is accessible to everybody. And so because of that, we take this quantum leap into expansive spirituality that feeds who you are, and most importantly, brings fruit to your life. We want you to experience fruit in your life. So that's what Infinity is for. For those of you who have felt that you didn't fit in any other space, that you saw how things come together as opposed to how they're divided, that you saw that there's something bigger for all of us, to embrace our humanity on the deepest levels, to love each other, and to use the love vibration to change and heal the world. And you have been individually practicing on your own, but you didn't know there was a place like this until now and today. You're not here by accident. Welcome to Infinity. So we like to let you know that this may be your first time experiencing the Infinity Fellowship, but we know the 5 W's about you. We know who, what, where, when, and why you are. And I get the pleasure and privilege of welcoming you into this space today. So if we have any new people here, we want to say welcome. And for everyone else, we want to receive. So go ahead and place your hands over your heart or open your hands up to receive this message, this welcome to you. And we recognize you today not as a human being who showed up to have a spiritual experience. You got used to doing that, right? You go someplace, you say, I just need to have a spiritual experience in life, and I'm chasing that. No, you're already a spirit. What you're doing is navigating the human experience like the rest of us. And so we hold our hands up to you in this moment. We send all of the love from Infinity from this space, 641 West Nocturne Drive in Nashville, Tennessee, 37207, into wherever you are in the world as a reminder. Take a deep breath. Exhale to release. What a gift it is to breathe today. And so we send this energy in your direction. You can receive it. If you're sitting with other people, I dare you to turn to them and repeat it after me. Watch how it makes them feel. Watch how it makes you feel. I see you, but you don't hear me though. I really see the real you. I see who you are. You are a divine manifestation of God's creation. I see what you are. You are a spirit. You're more than what's on the outside. You are a gift to me and a gift to the entire world. I see where you are. You're right here in front of me, on this screen with me, where I can let you know, if nobody else will today, that you are not alone. I'm with you, we're with you, and you are at home. I see when you are. You're in the right now, baby. You are so much more than your yesterday. I see why you are. You're here to learn, to grow, to embrace your dreams, and to celebrate your divine destiny. I know all this because I'm here to do the same thing. So we are going to help each other out. All right? I know the real you. And I see you shining today. I feel you shining today. So welcome to Infinity. Welcome home. I say, oh, y'all gonna make me love you up in here. Yeah, you feel good? Yeah, yeah. Y'all feel that love up in this space? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That love is shining from your face. Y'all gonna make me go all out. Reggie forgot on that. To my man, DMX. Welcome. That's how we welcome our visitors in this space. So y'all at home, y'all sit there and say, man, what kind of space have I stumbled onto? The kind of space you always wanted to be in. Isn't it great when you can look forward to going somewhere on a Sunday? And when you can walk into a space and you feel good when you get there, you feel good during, and you feel even better afterwards. Remember those old days where you come in, you feel halfway decent, and you get beat up afterwards, and then you're happy to leave because you get tired of getting beat up. Not here, baby. This is that space. So let's take that energy that we have up in here today into our sacred moment of action. That is our moment of giving. where we affirm through our money the powerful vibration that is this space. Giving is a sacred part of any ritual that, number one, builds community, and number two, expands institutions. We're here as a fellowship because we recognize the divine cycle. We receive life, we receive energy, we receive a spiritual space like this that feeds us spiritual food. And so then we pour back into that space. Infinity is an independent, interspiritual community. What does that mean? That means that we're not hanging on to grants. We're not walking around with our hands out. We take care of the space. And because we take care of this space is growing. And as we begin to build housing, as we begin to serve people who are in need of life and in need of being empowered to live their lives in a better way, we do that because we look out for each other, and it's a wonderful moment. So for those who tithe, who give 10% of what they receive back into their spiritual space where they get their food, to those who are giving an offering on top of that or other than that, if you're giving from the space of good, embrace the space of good. Feel good about what you're giving and recognize that everything is good. You can give via Cash App. You can give via PayPal securely. You can also mail it to us here at the Infinity Center. So we are growing and expanding, and we want to embrace this moment, and we want to embrace that moment of good. So take a deep breath here. Pause. Exhale to release. Those of you who have been dealing with the fear around money and thinking it's a bad thing if you're investing it in things that do not feed you. But when you are giving in a reciprocal, loving way, you are completing that cycle. And you recognize that money is just a tool, and it's something that you invest in the world to the good things that bring good to you. So that said, we're going to say our offertory affirmation because we want to make sure that we charge this money with real energy. We want to make sure that we send it into the world, back into infinity in a loving way. So repeat with me, or say with me rather, our giving affirmation. O limitless, abundant Creator, source of everything I possess, you have given me the gifts of life, breath, and creativity. You continue to provide for me without judgment or preference, and so I freely return these gifts to you with my whole heart, mind, and intention, knowing that as I give freely with both remembrance and gratitude, the circle of abundance will be unbroken, and so it is. Repeat with me. Everything is good.
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 I got it.
I got it.
I got it.
I got it.
I got it good.
I got it good.
All right, as we sing that song for our giving today, we're going to put up the ways that you can give on the screen. You can have this for your reference. Take a picture of the slide there. Infinity Fellowship, Cash App, $ Infinity Fellowship, PayPal securely, paypal.me/Infinity Fellowship. That address in the middle, that's where we are, y'all. Live every Sunday. Everything is good. I got it. Sing along with us as we pause to give.
Oh, everything
good, y'all. Feel good? Ah, good, because I feel good too. We got it good. Thank you, Voices of Infinity, Sister Kanitha, Brother Reggie Wooten. What a wonderful day it is today to find out what's going on at Infinity. So, Sister Kanitha, I'm going to ask you if you feel up to it. Come on back up here. Grab your microphone. I'm going to say that you're absolutely radiant today, as always.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Speaking of radiance, I got to send a shout out to Charles and Toya Moore.
Yes, y'all. Oh.
Y'all are so awesome.
Yes,
Before
they
we
are.
do our announcements, this is injudawn.com. They have a wonderful selection of candles and fragrances, candles named after people. I think I got a Malcolm.
And I got Tony and
Billy Holiday candle. I got a Malcolm and a James Baldwin. So the Moors sent us those and some spray too. So y'all, as a nice gift, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much. You sent it. We set them on fire. It was fire. It was fire. Thank you. Appreciate that. Candles and spray, we loved it. We loved them, and we're still going to use them. So thank you. Injudawn.com. Thank you for the shipping. You sent it right to us. Wonderful to see the essence and see businesses taking off and people doing their thing. So we just wanted to say we're thankful for you in this moment. Awesome. So I'll get out of the way for announcements.
Okay. Yay. All right. Well, good morning, Infinity again. If you've got something great to report, go ahead and start typing it in now because, we get that little bit of delay. So we have a point in the service called Standing Ovations where we get to share with you in an ovation if something awesome has happened to you this week. So take it in right now to go ahead and type it in so we'll have it on deck when we get to that part of the service, okay? All right, well, let's keep on going. Welcome to April, the 4th month of 2021, the year of alignment. Our daily mantra is, remember, everything's going my way. And then we sing it, everything's going my way. Yes! We speak that you are being safe at home and embracing this opportunity to explore your spirituality on a deeper level than ever before. So here are a couple of important reminders of things happening here at Infinity. All right, next week, we will commemorate Founders Day at Infinity. It's next week. So on the afternoon of April 16th, 2014, Rev Jeff made a personal commitment to follow Spirit and found the Infinity Fellowship. At the time, no space like this existed in Nashville. Again, there was no space like this that was existing in Nashville. 6 months later, after months of meditation, planning, and preparation, we held our first Sunday service in October. And while we celebrate October as our anniversary, we also celebrate April 16th, right? As the day Infinity began its emergence from the space of the unseen into the visible. So next week, If Speaks will be a celebration conversation, and we will delve deep into the creed of infinity, how it affects all of us, and gain insight into our purpose and as an independent interspiritual community. That's next Sunday, all right? So it's a great time for you to invite your families and friends for this epic third Sunday. All right, we are unplugged today. Woo! After service on first and second Sundays, we keep the live music going exclusively on Instagram. So follow us at the Infinity Fellowship and send us up some hearts of love as the voices of infinity will be guiding you into the groove like no one else can. Okay, it's time for Standing Ovation.
Tune your vibration to a high elevation. It's time for the good news, our standing ovation.
Yay! Our high energy at IF comes from practice of snap. It's why we snap our fingers during this part of the process, and y'all have seen me snapping my fingers all the time. We receive practical lessons and tools for our individual journeys, that's spirituality. We fellowship with like-minded individuals, spirits every week. That's nurturing. We take what we learn and apply it in our lives. That's action. And if we do these, then every week we see examples of progress in our lives, y'all, and that's the proof. So let us pause to enjoy a collective moment of manifestation and expansion. We'll call off your names as we receive them, and then when your name is called, we will snap our fingers to celebrate and affirm them. And then guess what? At the end, we're going to do a collective standing ovation. Okay? All right.
Awesome. Turn on the microphone first. Awesome. So look, and again, allow us to give us that 20 seconds or so. If you got something coming in, send it on Facebook or YouTube Live so we can get to where we're going. So standing ovation. First standing ovation we got is from Sister Toya Moore. Yesterday, I celebrated my 39th birthday, 39 blessed rotations around the sun.
Happy birthday
To ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Awesome. Thank you for going to Facebook too, Alicia, because you know I've been trying to use my phone, and my phone is a little bit behind. I got the old operating system, but that's all good. Celebrating this energy here, Brother Andy, Andrew McFadden Ketchum, Karen Carr scored an interview with a great organization, all caps. Send the vibes. That means the as the article, meaning the definite article, which means the only vibes, the best vibes that you can get. Send the vibes this week and Wednesday in particular, loves. Let's go. Wednesday. Wake up Wednesday, y'all, and send it to Karen Carr. Speak alignment for this great opportunity. Speak that she will walk in there with every one of her ancestors, holding her feet up, holding her chest and her head in the sky, putting the words in her mouth that need to be spoken to manifest what is for you. Everything is going your way. Walk in there, cuz, with what you need. Sister Denise, standing ovation. I was blessed to deliver a copy of my book to an elder, Sister Rosetta Miller Perry, the owner of the Tennessee Tribune newspaper, and our Nocturne Haynes Trinity neighbor here in this area. Received tons of golden nuggets and full of gratitude.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Mama Rosetta Perry. We love you in this house today. So we've got Sister Addison. Tomorrow begins my Reiki 2 course.
Yes.
Which means Reiki 1 is down. Reiki 2 course. Thankful to be able to offer energy healing to the collective.
Yes.
Energy in that space. Man, we got, we got some Reiki folks up in the Infinity, don't we? What I love about Infinity is it's the spiritual healers and teachers that are out there. You get a home here in Infinity, a place where you can connect with other people who aren't considered strange. So Reiki is in the house. Sister Addison, keep healing, keep reaching people, keep touching people. All that energy is there.
Opportunities for you.
All right, Sister Wendy, I'm in Texas. She's in the TX. We're sending you love down there and enjoying the daughter and the family. So we're sending you energy down to Texas and love for the family. All of that is a wonderful space that is in here. Sister, I didn't see Sister Stephanie, but I know she's on here because I know she's either watching live or the replay.
Yes.
So Sister Stephanie Nicole, Sister Stephanie Atkinson, it is her birthday today. Celebrating 33 years. That's an alignment number.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya.
Happy birthday. Love it. Keep striving, Steph. Keep going. Keep pronouncing the good in your life and your world. Keep walking in manifestation. That one was for you. Tomorrow, okay, do we have everybody? I think we're good. I think we got everybody standing ovation. You got anything you want to share? You got anything that's good that you want to talk about, bring up? Okay, good. I think we got some good folks in here. Everybody's got a good standing ovation. Yes. We got energy up in here. We got okay, good. Y'all are so awesome. Thank y'all for rolling. I'm gonna give a standing ovation to everybody at Infinity Fellowship who has rolled with us through growth from broadcasting on a cell phone to a laptop to a high-def camera, to secondary camera. Our camera is not cooperating today. This is a tech day. But it's just an opportunity for us to continue to get this music out here. So thank you all for not being distracted by failures of technology, because it's about the heart anyway.
Yes.
So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of this fellowship and for growing and expanding this space. Standing ovation to you. I got one more. Oh, don't forget Ashe. Yes, don't forget Ashe. Hold on, let me get the email up. All right, you got something that you're grateful for too, Sister Kenitha, from this week. While I'm getting the email up.
Do I have something?
Yes.
A lot of good stuff, but I can't. You know how your mind just goes blank when you're trying to think about it, and you're like, what?
Okay, I'm gonna try to do this because I don't have. I'm sending this up to Felina's daughter, Sister Ashe Fowler. Look at that. She has received, Ashe, you have received the Leaping Lion Award. She has achieved the Leaping Lion Award for reaching or exceeding your winter map goal in reading.
Oh, go ahead, Ashe.
Standing ovation, Ashe. I sent you a little shout out earlier, but I wanted to make thanks, Felina, for making sure we remember to do that. Ashe, we're proud of you. We're proud of you for exceeding reading. We are proud of you for being a scholar.
Yes.
We are proud of you for being born brilliant, being at the top of your class. And guess what? Reverend Jeff, Sister Kenitha, we're going to say something else here. We expect it.
Exactly.
And for everyone out there, we expect excellence from you. We expect excellence from your children.
Yes.
We expect excellence from your family.
Yes.
Why? Because you're birthed from excellence.
Yes.
You were born in excellence. So you might as well keep shining.
Come on now. Come
When
on
you shine
now.
like that, Ashe, you give people permission for them to shine themselves. So you keep on leading. You keep on shining. We love you.
Come on in.
Y'all gonna take me in over here. All right, what are we gonna
Go
do,
ahead,
Sister
Alden.
Kenitha? What are we gonna do?
Okay.
We got a couple more. Stand up. When you start gratitude,
I know, it's good.
people,
See?
it gets going,
That's when
okay?
you can remember.
Sister Rosetta in Chicago just got the news that your great niece, Tatiana, is doing well after testing positive for COVID 6 days ago.
Woo!
Moving through.
Blessings.
What a blessing.
Man.
Moving through.
Yes.
Moving
yes,
through.
Yes.
We're going to be talking next week about that vaccine, too. We're going to have some comments to make. We're going to be talking about it. So tune in. Don't miss it. Tell your friends. All right, we got Tashana. Send love and light as my husband and I navigate who can come and who we unfortunately can't take on this journey.
Yes.
It's hard. We know.
We know that. We know.
There's a word for you today. In just a couple of minutes, there's a word for you today. Bring him to the screen. So, Spirit's got something coming through just for you. So bring it to the screen. We're on there. All right. We appreciate riding with the cars.
Nice.
Huh? No, that's great. Yes. Yes. Bring it to the screen. We appreciate the cars. Oh, we appreciate Infinity Fellowship. We appreciate Alicia Hamer.
Yay!
She's a star. We're in this house today. Y'all rain that love down on her. All right. So what we do now?
Okay, so for everybody who shared, where you are, just have a seat. And the rest of us, everywhere we are going to get up out of our seats. And we're going to stand up and give a thunderous round of applause with energy and vibration that you're going to just feel just covering all over you. Congratulations on today. All right, we ready? Yes, y'all. Those are the announcements and ovations for today. So it is spoken, so it is received, and so it is. Ashe.
Ashe. Thank you, Sister Kenitha. We appreciate that. Energy in this space. Time for the message. Before we start the message, we're going to prepare our minds and our hearts from that awesome plateau that we jump off of when we do standing ovations. It just sends the gratitude through the world. Isn't it great to be able to cheer for accomplishments that other people have and know that by cheering, you are opening your vibration to receive the same energy? Isn't it great to root for each other and to have people root for you? That's what it is here today, and we love it. So as we prepare ourselves to tune into spirit, we turn things over to the Voices of Infinity to lay the path. We invite you, as you are pulling your journals out, what you write down to get the messages that come from Source, whatever it is that you go do in your ritual during the message time as you sit in a space to receive. We invite you to get into a meditative space today too, because the warm-up song, the invocation song, the evocation song is very much a powerful, powerful vibration. So we invite you to participate fully. The Voices of Infinity, Kanita Carr, Reggie Wooten.
Oh, Spirit, oh, Spirit, you've healed my mind. You've healed my mind. Oh, Spirit, oh, Spirit, you've healed my mind. You've healed my mind. And we say, oh, oh, and we say, oh, you've healed my mind. You've healed my mind. Oh, Spirit, in my darkest times, oh, Spirit, you've healed my mind. You've healed my mind. Oh, Spirit, oh, Spirit, oh, Spirit, you've healed my mind. You've healed my mind. And we say, oh, oh, and we say, oh, and we say, oh, you've healed my mind. You've healed my mind. And we say, oh, oh, and we say, oh, and we say, oh, oh, you've healed my mind. You've healed and we say, oh, when I don't have the words, I just say, oh, and we say, oh, oh, Spirit, oh, and we say, oh, oh, you've healed my mind. You've healed my mind. Oh, Spirit, oh, Spirit, oh, Spirit, you soothe my mind. You soothe my mind. Oh, Spirit, oh, Spirit. Oh, Spirit, you've healed my mind. You've healed my mind.
Voices of infinity, y'all. Voices of infinity. As you begin to absorb that energy, as you begin to feel that energy, go ahead and allow yourself to sit in that space of healing, of goodness, of pronouncing that you are healed in the right now. Because you see, if you think you're going to be healed one day, then your vibration will be a one-day vibration. It will continue to put off the day of healing, which should be right now. Proclaim the victory in the right now. My mama used to say, son, you got to proclaim the victory. When you proclaim the victory state right now, then the rest of the world and the universe aligns to match up with you. Proclaim the healing right now. The healing in the mind. Proclaim the healing in the body. Proclaim the healing in the spirit in the right now. Sing that with us. So do that one more time, Sister Kenita.
And we say, oh, you've healed my mind. You've healed my mind. Oh, Spirit, oh, Spirit. Oh, Spirit, you've healed my mind. You've healed my mind. Oh, Spirit.
Oh, divine spirit.
Oh, Spirit.
We proclaim your power in this space today. We sit in your power today. We stand in your power today to heal. We speak that something is said or shared in this word today that will remind someone that they are ever and always aligned with you. That we can do all things but fail. And we give thanks for those who assembled, those who stayed, those who prayed, those who are unswayed by circumstance. This is the moment of recognition, of admonition, and of love. And so it is. Amen and Ashe. Thank you, voices. We appreciate y'all through everything. Snaps, love, energy in that place. Look at y'all. I'm going to tell you what happened with Infinity. Brief story. It's a true story. I tell you before we do today's meditation and move through this message. The message today, the Spirit said, don't be too long, brother, but make sure that you're extra strong, brother. You know, I got to do that. So I got a quick one for you all today, but it's a powerful one today. But let me tell you about the power of vibration. We're sitting back in the back there in this meditative space that Sister Kenita's song brought us. Original song by Kenitha Carr. That's why you're feeling that love vibration. Original arrangement by Reggie Wooten. That's why you're feeling that love vibration. That's an infinity song. That's an infinite energy song. I'm going to tell you how infinite the energy was. Between the energy of the music and the energy that you are emanating into this space from all over the world, all of a sudden, the restream reconnected itself. And all of our comments came back on the screen. Come on through. Out of nowhere, Sister Lisa was waving. I said, what's she waving? She came and said, they're back. The comments are back. So the people united can never be defeated. The people in spirit, when united, can never be defeated by those things that are distractions. I'm so glad you didn't pay attention to that. I'm so glad you didn't let something tear you down. I'm so glad you didn't make you too nervous. I'm so glad you didn't start worrying and harping on it. I'm so glad you said, I got to be here for this right now. And the most important thing is this connection that is happening between me and my spiritual community. Ain't it beautiful? Take a deep breath right there. Raise the roof. Exhale to release it. In homage to my man, DMX, man, he struggled. And so those of y'all who saw him a few years ago when he came into Nashville, there's a viral video of him hanging out over by Tennessee State, and a lady almost caused an accident when she busted a U-turn and got out of the car and seen DMX, and some of y'all was like, was that DMX or not? Because, when you get to your 40s and your 50s, you don't look like you looked in your 20s, There was a time in my 20s I could eat a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts at 11:55 p.m. with a quart of soy milk, go to sleep, get up in the morning, still have a six-pack. Never worried about that. When you start crossing into the 30s and the 40s, things change. So it was DMX. He was a little stout, a little bit older. He'd been struggling with some things, but she was so excited to see Brother DMX, and because of the things that he brought to her life, this essence and this energy. So today, to Brother Dark Man X, I just want to have the message center around this energy, not because DMX is some perfect human being. DMX went through hell. His debut album was It's Dark and Hell is Hot. This brother was struggling. He wasn't looked at as some model for spiritual success, but what connected him was his ability to be honest with himself and others. And while we're going to miss that energy, we also are going to miss that authenticity. And in a song that he did, a little known song, he did a duet song with the great Regina Bell. It's a song called Angel. Y'all look it up after service. But for right now, I took an excerpt for today's meditation, and it's on the screen. You gave us power in your words. You gave us power in our words. So I think before I speak. And that way when I speak, they know I'm here to teach. Can't tell them nothing wrong because I love them too much. I reach a lot of people, and Lord, I'm loving the touch. But deep inside, I've got something that's working against everything I know is right. What I know makes sense. That's when you must fight harder than you've ever fought before. Because what you got going inside you is a war between good and evil. Be careful of those who want to be you. They smile, but are not really happy when they see you. Be careful of the ones that always want to get you high, because when the time comes, that one will let you die. Listen to me. I'm here, but I can only help you if you want me to help. What do you want for yourself? Take a deep breath on that last line. What do you want for yourself? Spirit is asking you, what do you want for yourself today? Because the people out there who encourage you to be drawn in different spaces, The ones who want to get you high on the treasures of the world, those are the ones who will watch you die. In these prophetic words, he asked that question, what are you willing to do for yourself? I'm asking you today, what are you willing to do for yourself? I want you to do 4 things. 4 things. I want you to stop, drop, shut them down, and open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. So see, we all recognize DMX in there. We want to stop, drop, shut them down, and open up shop. But see, we got to do that in a spiritual sense today. So Spirit is encouraging you today that if you want to see the greatest things that were born for you, the things that you agreed to do when you were in the heavenly zone, thinking about coming through that portal of your mother's womb and to be born into this world only to forget your purpose and to strive to find it again in spaces like this. This is how you align yourself with that memory. The first thing you got to do is stop. Just stop. You ever had somebody running on in your ears and they were just going on and they weren't even in your conversation, but they were next to you at a table and they just couldn't stop talking about everything and everything that was in the world, and they knew everything about every subject and you just wanted to say, stop. You ever had your kids who you absolutely love driving you nuts by doing things that don't make sense, drinking up all of the milk but leaving just one swallow, going to the cereal box and leaving one cornflake, going through the Triscuit, I'm speaking my own life, going through the Triscuit box and you get up for a late night snack and there's one Triscuit in an entire box and you just say, stop. You ever had to tell yourself to stop? Spiritually, the first thing you want to do if you want to manifest your best self is you've got to stop. Stop filling your mind with the negative thoughts that keep telling you what you cannot do. Because if you don't stop them, if you don't arrest them, if you don't put them in a state of stasis where they can be disposed of, they are going to eat you alive from the inside. There's an ancient wisdom concept called the crossroads. In Kemetic language, it's the space of Sebek. It's the space of Anpu. It is the space in the Yoruba concept of Elegba or Elegba, Papa Belegba, Eshu. This is the energy of choice. Anytime there is a crossroads in your life, that is an intersection of choice. When you become adults, I'm not talking about to the little kids here, but you're going to teach this to the little kids. When you become an adult, when you reach a place of crossroads, a crossroads is any space in your life where you get to make a decision. When you get old enough and mature enough, you know what is lying on the left. You know what is lying on the right. You know if you call that person back that always drags you into the muck and mire, you're going to look up and you're going to feel like an idiot when it's all done. Aren't you old enough to know that? And you also know that when you operate in your highest self, things come to you in alignment with that high vibration. That's when you come to the crossroads and you are standing there. Well, the reason you're standing at the crossroads making a decision is the same reason that you're standing at a crossroads when you come to your neighborhood and when you're driving to where you got to go today. What is at the crossroads? What is at the intersection? A stop sign. The stop sign is there so that you can make a correct choice, not only for your own places you are going, but for the safety of yourself and others, to make sure that when you get to the intersection, you're making the choice that you want to make. So stop today making the choice to fill your mind with what you cannot do. Stop. Drop the ego. Drop the ego. The ego is an external based power source. The ego makes you seek likes. The ego makes you seek followers. The ego makes you seek the brand. And I know we live in a space right now where we say, well, Rev, I got to work on my brand. I got to get my brand out there. Do not let your brand keep you away from your bond with spirit. You can seek a brand with human beings that will be directly in opposition to your bond with spirit. Seek the bond to undergird the brand, because the bond comes from a knowledge of self and not a knowledge of ego. When you feed the ego, it brings self-destruction. When you pour into the self, it breeds ego deconstruction. See, when you pour into yourself, you no longer need your ego. You don't care if people think you go to a weird church. You don't care if people think that sage smells funny and I don't like it in my house and that's demonic. You don't think about that stuff anymore, because guess what? You're getting what you get in your spiritual food, and you weren't getting anything when you were sitting in a space where you were being told that you were evil and something was wrong with you and that you were born broken, and it contradicted everything else that were telling you were made in the image and likeness of God. So what? I gotta get myself in order. I got to deal with pouring into me. I got to deal with what I was supposed to do. So I'm dropping the ego. I'm embracing the self. The ego is the outer. The self is the inner. Stop, drop, shut them down. Shut down the nouns. Y'all repeat after me. Shut down the nouns. Shut down the nouns. We get these t-shirts up. That's going to be one of my isms. Shut down the nouns. Shut down the people, places, things, and ideas that are not supporting your spiritual journey. Shut down the people, places, things, and ideas that are not supporting your spiritual journey. We had a comment earlier today in the stream. We're having to readjust our friend circle. We're having to decide who can go on this journey with me and who cannot. Guess what they call that? They call that shutting it down. Shutting down is having the boundaries that you need to say, look, I don't have the time to walk with you down that journey anymore. It's all right. I love you. And as happy and as centered as I think I am, sometimes I can look back in my life where people had to shut me down. And people had to say, look, we were close, we had this relationship, but I can't be in this circle anymore, so I'm sorry, I have to move on. And I had to be able to say, you know what, get over my ego, embrace myself, and say, if it's good for you and it's great for you, then I will support you, because I have to be able to do the same thing. Everybody that was with you up to this point ain't meant to go with you going forward. And people will come to understand that. And even if they don't, your ego will no longer have a need to please them. You will be focusing instead on your connection to spirit that allows you to walk in a space where you can draw some boundaries, where you can drop those nouns, where you can say, I am shutting down the nouns. And when you shut down the nouns, the next thing you do is you shut down the bad habits that are producing the results that you are seeing in your life right now. Take a deep breath. Exhale to release. You shut down the bad habits. You shut down the bad habits. I'm not judging and saying, I'm not going to get the whip out like you used to, and somebody talking about lies and fornicators and all that. No. If you have committed to living your biggest dreams and you find yourself sleeping in the bed all day instead of getting up out of that bed and working bit by bit, then that is a bad habit that you got to break. If you said that you were making a commitment to stop the negativity in your mind, if you said that you have made a commitment to drop those people, places, and things and to shut down the negative energy in your world, and you find yourself after today pouring into negative energy, then that's when you got to shut it down. Catch yourself in those habits. 21 days creates a permanent habit. Can you go 21 days of waking up in the morning and looking in your own eyes and telling yourself how valuable you are, how powerful you are, how awesome you are, how amazing you are? I dare you this week. Give me 7. You can't give me 21, give me 7 days. Get up in the morning and find the good words about yourself. If you've got a partner or a friend in your space, give them the same words back and forth and amplify. Because I'm going to tell you, when you do that, you are shutting down the negative and blocking it, giving it an opportunity, not giving it an opportunity to take root in your life. Because a habit is a seed that is planted, and no tree that is good can produce bad fruit, and no bad tree can produce good fruit. You know a tree by the fruit it bears. Bear fruit in your life. So when you stop, when you drop, when you shut them down, after you get to that point, guess what you got to do? Open up shop, baby. You got to open up the shop. You got to open up the shop. Opening up shop is opening yourself to opportunities. You're no longer afraid when you open up. It's opening up to love. You're not chasing love. You're not saying, God, send me somebody that's going to love me. No, you're saying instead, I am healthy, I am whole, I am open to the universe sending me a like vibration. Oh, what an adjustment. Oh, what an adjustment. Oh, what a way to open up shop. Open up shop is seizing every opportunity, because when you stop, when you drop, when you shut it down, what you're doing is you're preparing yourself. You're getting yourself in position to open up in a brand new you. But guess what? This is a secret. This is not a secret to everybody who understands getting in touch with themselves, but there is a secret here. And the secret is that brand new you that is opening up shop. That is the you that came to this earth to do what they were supposed to do and just forgot until this moment right now. So it's time for you to open up shop. And when you open up shop, you seize the opportunity because you're prepared. Sister Karen, you opening up shop on Wednesday when you go in that interview, because guess what? You are prepared for the opportunity. Your life experience uniquely gifted you to walk through that door. Sister Denise, when you stand on that sideline and you're coaching men in an environment where women aren't supposed to be coaching men, the reason why you're winning is because you have been prepared and you're ready to open up shop when that whistle goes off in a game. I'm telling you right now. Sister Alicia, when your plays open and they see them on Broadway and people say, oh my gosh, what has happened? That's opening night. She's opening up shop based on the years of experience. Every Sunday morning when Sister Kenitha stands up in this space and sends these vibrations out into the universe with her voice, she is opening up shop for y'all. When Brother Reggie sits there on his keyboard, he's sitting there talking to you on the strings. He ain't talking because he picked up that guitar yesterday. When you hear those strings, you hear the vibration of a lifetime of creativity being poured into a space where he blocked anything that said he couldn't do and taught it to others and shared with others. So when he sits in that chair, he's opening up shop. He's opening up shop. I'm sitting down because I got to. Because I got to open up shop, y'all. I got to open up shop. But I'm telling you, when all of our people, when our activists out there, when our people who are out there, I love seeing our people out there. I see our people with doctorates. I know Dr. Michaela Bethune, Dr. Patty Cheek. I know what you had to go through to get those degrees. I know what you had to go. You had to sit down and open up shop. And sometimes you had to open up shop on folks who were trying to stop, drop, and block you. But guess what? You succeeded. When you're activating in the community, when you're out there bringing your unique voice, you opening up shop. And you're not thinking about making excuses either. You can't make excuses. Earl Simmons didn't make an excuse. Earl Simmons, DMX, named after a DMX machine. one of the prized beatbox machines of the early days of hip-hop in the early 80s. I'm first generation hip-hop, I can say that. I remember that machine. He named himself after that because he started out beatboxing. He started out that way because his flow was akin to a rough LL Cool J. He didn't have the raspiness in his voice. He was kind of an edgier LL Cool J type guy. But they signed him to a record deal, and the record deal failed, y'all. So he started doing mixtapes. He started doing mixtapes and had an opportunity to be signed to a major label. But while he was I can tell this. By the time he was getting ready to be signed to this major label, true story, 1997, he ran into a cat named Irv Gotti, who was a producer. And he went to the major label. He said, hey, I got this hot new act. And his name is DMX. But by that time, in going through the transmogrification of going from imitating a beatbox to getting your own voice, he decided to deal with what he perceived to be his demons and changed his name from a likeness of a beatbox DMX to a word that was an acronym that stood for Dark Man X. So Dark Man X had an opportunity to come and audition his flow in a booth. There was only one problem. Old young DMX been doing stick-ups, and he had his jaw broken. His jaw was broken, and Irv Gotti came to him, and he was in a stick-up and got his jaw broken and had his mouth wired shut. So when they were waiting on him in the studio, Irv Gotti called the label and said, hey, look, we might have to rearrange. And DMX said, no, don't rearrange it. I've trained myself to rap through the wires. He said, are you sure? He said, I trained myself to rap through the wires. He took him in the studio. Young DMX in front of the label greats. Ja Rule was there. Ja Rule said it was nothing he's never seen before in his life. Through a wired jaw, DMX with his newly gruff voice began to speak, to spit, and to flow. The entire studio got quiet. People stood to their feet, and Cohen stood up. One of the producers stood up and said, stop. Somebody just stop him. DMX is the man. And that's where the legend began that produced his first album and put him in that position. Look, sometimes you got to learn to rap through the wires. I don't care if the opportunity has constrained you. So what? You got to rap through the wires. I don't care if your circumstances determine that you should not be successful. You got to speak your truth through a locked jaw sometime. But Spirit is with you. When you are walking in your purpose, you don't care. You see an opportunity, you show up for it. And even if you got to rap through the wires, baby, you got to speak your voice. You got to project who you are. You got to stand in who you are. And when you stand in who you are, you shine. You shine like you've never shone before. This is the moment for you. Shine through the wired jaw. Shine through the broken relationship. Shine through the guilt that you put on yourself. Stop. Drop. Shut them down. Open up shop. Spirit is here with you today. Spirit is in love with you today. The ancestors are all surrounding you today. You're standing on their shoulders and they're lifting your feet up even higher. You got it made today. Everything is going your way. This is the year of alignment. This is the day of nurturing. This is your moment. Everything else is gone. Walk in the light, walk in the love, and be yourself. And so it is. Amen and Ashe. Open yourself in this moment, y'all. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, put your hands over your heart. Deep breath in and out. In spirit, we seal this energy today as a corporate body, the Infinity Fellowship. We thank you for those who tuned in. We thank you for those who felt that they stumbled into this space. we know that they are in alignment today. So as we stop the self-defeating thoughts, as we drop those things that no longer serve us, and as we drop into our own zone, as we shut down the negative energies and draw the boundaries we need to preserve our spirituality, as we practice our spirit, we practice it today. We practice our 3 levels of mind, body, and spirit. We embrace our individual practice. We embrace our family practice. And today, with Infinity, we embrace our community practice. We reinforce on all levels that today we are proclaiming that we have opened up shop. We are no longer tied to the negative. We are no longer thinking that we cannot fail. We are programming in our mindset right now. In this breath, we are programming goodness, strength, and your divine power. Inhale here. Exhale and release it. We bask in this glory. We sit in this love. And we thank you for your presence in this space today. And as we close this fellowship, we thank you for your divine presence today. We thank you for the energy of the cosmos and the ancestors. We thank you for your presence. And as we close this fellowship today, our hearts remain open with you ever presence there. For these things and other things we cannot put into words, we simply say, we operate in gratitude. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Hotep. Shalom. Namaste. Ashe. All right, y'all. Come on, voices. Oh. Oh, my goodness, right? Come on, y'all. What a wonderful day to fellowship with the fellowship. We want to say thank you to the Voices of Infinity today. Sister Kenitha Carr, Reggie Wooten. To our service engineer who ran quadruple duty and did it well, Sister Alicia Hamer. To all of you Infinite streamers. At about 4:05 p.m. on this coming Friday, the 16th, we want you to just pause, put your hands over your heart like I will be doing. Give a breath in and an exhale of thanks, because this space of infinity that I finally gave into was born in that moment of acceptance. Definitely ain't about me or ego, because I was running. But finally, I gave in and released that space. And I'm so grateful because it was the energy that built this space. The energy of so many people who said, yeah, we're with that. We've been looking for that too. April 16, 2014. First service, October. First Sunday, 2014. 7 years, y'all. This Friday. We'll celebrate it next Sunday. So in this space, we give thanks for you. We prepare ourselves to go on home. We invite you to sing with us, our closing song. We also invite you to join us on Instagram afterwards. The Voices of Infinity are just going to sing and kick it. So that's at the Infinity Fellowship on Instagram. You can watch it live. We'll get it going. So wherever you are, stand on up with us. Be a part of this energy. As all hearts and minds are now clear, and we move into this place that awaits our light, we ask that if you're home with someone, join hands and rock from side to side. Feel the blessed energy of light and love and electricity going between you. Energy that brings new light and new abundance. So as we raise our voices together in this moment, we tune our frequency into love for the universe. We invite you to do the same with us today. We'll put the words up on the screen for those of you who are first timers and want to embrace it. Sing along with us. If today's a brighter day and we are on our way, then we can begin to heal ourselves again. Oh, we remember yesterday, and yet today's the day. God's reminding me to look at you and see family. If today's a brighter day, and we are on our way. Then we can begin to heal ourselves again. Oh, we remember yesterday, and yet today's the day. God's reminding me to look at you and see family. God's reminding me, God's reminding me to look at you and see family. God's reminding me, God's reminding me to look at you and see family. We speak that the love of God, that the peace and the wisdom of the cosmos and the ancestors rest, rule, rock, and abide with you from this moment forward. We all sing together. Amen, amen, Hotep Shalom, Namaste, Ashe. Till we speak to you again next week, same time, same place. This has been Rev Jeff and the entire Infinity family reminding you that when you get information in, it does become knowledge. But when you take that knowledge and put it into action, that's when it becomes wisdom. So y'all be wise. We love you, and there's nothing you can do about it either. Peace and blessings and power.